emundu yafuga wano mwezi mulamba fighting between the locals and Amin, fleeing soldiers. Nange naliko MUYEEKERA.
Sure.
Yes, I was a member of UPM. I was a member of UPM, of Yoweri Museveni. Omuntu agamba nti Uganda we are independent, tuli independent ekyo kyabulimba. Tukyali nnyo mu nkwawa z'abani? Z'abazungu. It's very important for Ugandans to note that Museveni, as a revolutionary leader and as a leader of Fronasa, he had an army already.
Wewala okulumwa ensiri nga tonnaba kwebaka mu katimbako ng'okozesa rubber free mosquito oil repellent ojja kumusanga mu pharmacies nga Friaka ewandegeya, Spring ne Kamkeya ku Wilson Road ne Mega Supermarkets opposite Old Tax Park ne Garden City. Okumanya ebisingawo ita ku noti 772 421 235 ne noti 7 noti 2 421 235 oba ku www.roperfree.com.
Oli muteekateeka zikola hijja oba umura, oyina ebintu by'ogula okuva ebweru w'eggwanga oba oyagala kubitwala, weekwate Taufiki Hijja Umrah Travel Agency Limited bakola ku by'okufuna visa, air tickets, okubuukinga hotel mu nsi yonna gy'oyagala, okugoba ku passport oba driving permit. Basangibwa Jinja ku Iganga Road opposite Bank of Baroda. Ate mu Kampala bali ku Batia House oba bakubire ku 0703 632 853. Nkwaniriza mu programu yaffe eno y'olunaku olwaleero tuli Nampanga. This is Nampanga. Tuli Sironko district. Tuli Nampanga. Ewaya Ochali chairman?
No. Former chairman
FDC
Sironko. Former chairman BCU Elders Forum.
Oh. Okay. Owangadde wano bangaki?
Emyaka gyange.
Just wano woli. Ubakuzaala?
Banzali wano.
Okay.
Nzali wano Nampanga, kitata wange Paul Mugoya. Naye azaliwa wano 1918. Okay. Bamuzali wangu naye wafe ku kasozi kali kolaba kali na gudi.
Okay.
Bumudu. So my grandfather worked here as a Muluka chief. You know those administrative units which were introduced to Bagisu by Kakunguru. Muluka, because in Rugisu we didn't have Muluka. We didn't have Gomborora, Saza. Those were introduced by Kakunguru. So these were the first chiefs bebasoka wano. Neba identifying abantu abali awakened, aware, neba identifying as jaja wange oyo nabalala okubiranga abami wano. Abaka Kunguru.
Okay. Ogwe bakuzala mwakazi?
Zibanzala 5
8. Ano osomerawo?
Wano.
Wasomerawo masomero?
Nasomera amasomero mangi, nasomera tata wange ati ngabwe kungambye. Yali chairman of BCU. No, not chairman, the general manager. Then from there, he entered the public service. Okay. Ngabwe yalinga what public service naberanga district commissioner. He was being transferred from mumara wano myaka 3 nga baba transferring nga twetololana ye. Okay. So we moved. I studied here one mu cricket ground waliyo kanasare. Akabazungu. That's where I studied when my father was in Bari.
Bazungu bali banji?
Yeah, a lot, because in the 50s, bisera by'abazungu nga tetulina kwefuga. Yeah. Twali tusula mu senior quarters. So after leading BCU, ne bamwa milimo mu government ya Obote after independence. Okay. Akoranga district commissioner. So we used to move from we were studying in public schools, different public schools. From Kampala, we went to Lira. From Lira, we went to Fort Potoro. From Fort Potoro, Bundubugio. From Bundubugo, Mbarara. From Mbarara, Kitugum. Wait to until Ngabo Yafahi. Yafanga DC Kitugum.
Kitugum?
Yes. Kitugum. By then it was called East Acholi. district.
So
Gulu was West Acholi. There were 2 districts in the whole of Acholi. 2. East
and West.
West Acholi, Gulu. East Acholi, Kitugu. Awe yakoma.
Wasoma paka wa?
Nasoma paka nagenda paka mu senior 6 nevaawo ne tudda mu bintu by'ontalo. We are the first people for this African certificate.
Oh, yes. East Africa. Kenya,
After Cambridge nga bwe yakoma. Ffe batandika
East Africa.
East African school certificate, East African advanced certificate. Ffe batandika.
Babimakingira nga Nairobi.
Nga tebiri bino bya Uganda certificate.
Mwakolanga subjects ki?
There are no more subjects. But it was very, very transparent and genuine.
That was primary or
no, secondary. Secondary. Primary was done here. Then secondary, if you have East African certificate, the East African Examination Council. Kati ebintu ebyo ekiseera kyatuuka babikoma after the collapse of East African community. Ne tudda mu byaffe bya Uganda school certificate, East African certificate. Webityo.
History bababuzanga ebibuzo bya Uganda oba general?
It was general. General history was general, African, Europe.
Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, we haven't moved very much away from that. Tetuna okuvayo nnyo. Tukyali what I call, we are still in the shadow of colonialism.
Yes.
Omungereza yatufuga nnyo. Even now, influence y'omuzungu ekyaliwo nnyo.
China ba agents be.
It is there. Nothing has changed actually. Omuntu agamba nti Uganda we are independent, tuli independent ekyo kya bulimba. Tukyali nnyo mu nkwawa z'abani? Z'abazungu.
Kiki kyolaba n'olabira ddala nga mbutuufu bano bazungu bennyini bakyaliwo?
The model of our democracy, the model of our democracy is pegged on the Westminster model. Yomu England.
Yes.
Twali njawulo. Democracy yaffe yomu parliament. Nti okujja koti ono mukulembeze waffe President Museveni is MUYEEKERA. Omanyi abayekera. Nange naliko MUYEEKERA.
Sure.
Yes, I was a member of UPM. I was a member of UPM, of Museveni. At that time, it was a detested party. Ngetibajagala. Omuntu wayingira omunga batuyita fetu supporting abanyarwanda. That was Obote. Those who support UPM, these are supporters of Rwandese.
But that kind of talk is still here.
It is still here.
Yes.
It is still there. It is still there. And by the way, I didn't only be a member of UPM. I started with Fronasa. My uncle Maumbe Mkwana. He's the one introduced us recruited us into Fronasa. I was in 1977. I was about 19.
19?
Yes, 19, 21. And most of them 7 recruits. But in bracket 19, 22, 21. 19, Museveni, I think by then it was about 31. 31 or 20 or 30.
Around there. So what were the activities wakolanga mu Fronasa?
We never to talk him what they called conventional warfare. War about AJ. No. This was guerrilla warfare.
Okay.
Collecting intelligence, gathering intelligence, then submitting it to those responsible. That was our work.
We never jukira bewalinga nabo.
Oh yes, very. Abantu bafa bangi. Abantu bafa bangi nnyo.
In that kind of struggle, Baba Tangabacha, they just picked intelligence government.
Intelligence government sometimes because you are supposed to work alone and don't reveal your contact. Even if you're on the same village, but revealing a contact you, umanya nti nawo bibyo bikoze ki? Anti kakati bwe bakwata oli. Now akurevealinga.
Yes.
So you make sure I don't reveal you, so that I also survive. The moment you reveal that one also reveals you.
Okay. Ani abawanga that knowledge?
We had some what we call clandestine training camps.
In Bugisu here?
In Bugisu here.
Oh, in the Elgon Mountain, eh?
No, in Bugisu here.
They only talk about that group yagenda gulu mu Elgon.
Ani wadada musani
president ya jogerako ne wadada bayogera ku group eyo naye kalanda style eno
Elgon. Yeah, there was just that group of Elgon which worked in collaboration with Fronasa. In collaboration. But there wasn't, let me tell you clearly, there wasn't any contact with the Min's army. To be sincere, we never to trust in Nigeria mean kuriso. No, that is false.
Okay.
Because guerrilla warfare is not about conventional war. Guerrilla warfare is important. You do sabotage, sabotage you.
So why did you join these rebels?
We joined the rebels because of suppression under Amin. We thought there's some future.
You thought
a better one.
But there is. Here we are.
Yeah, you know, sometimes these rebel movements are used by leaders for their personal benefits. These rebel movements. Mwe baba kozi sanga bwe omuganda bwagamba nti madala. Otegede. Umanye wali abantu balala bwe batuuka ku muyembe. N'omuyamba n'atuuka eri ku muyembe. Mwe abasigala bwe wansi awo tulusabeera bya kubasuulira miyembe.
Yes.
Nona bange ye aliko suulira ebikuta bye. Musigala nga mulya biki?
Bikuta.
Yeah, what the pills. Yomuyembe n'alya n'achewinga
n'ebisigo.
N'ebisigo nga bigwa. So I think that's the scenario. Some of us have been forgotten. That's why we were forced later on to join FDC.
Before you come to FDC, so how did you move away from NASA group?
1980 elections. President Museveni tried to identify a political party which could, how do you call it, okumutunda, a party that he could stand on. Emutunde.
Bantu bamutegere.
Because Fronasa was a clandestine guerrilla movement.
Yes.
Yes. It was difficult to kuveri no gamati. Zendi wa Fronasa. Esa sirikolachi? Likulia. So yagezako when he was a member of the military commission. Military commission in 79.
Mwanga group.
Yes. Then later on ne bakola arrangements. Na yeye alimo mu planning ya elections za government bamubba. He was the vice chairman of the military commission. Don't you think the vice chairman later participating?
Yes.
Planning elections. He was the vice chairman and he was also a minister of defense. Muse radio. Kale na later from Nagundi UPM eyo ne joining a UPM. Actually Museveni was a very brilliant guy. Very brilliant. Ngalina IQ and his vision was super. Wa vision ya wisera biringa nange nimuvubuka bwe nawulira vision y'omukulu ono Yoweri. Very, very inspiring. Ngonoga matao no mumaso.
Okay. So no ingira UPM.
Netuinga UPM.
I think most of you are from NASA ingira UPM.
Yeah, oh no, all of us. Maybe I don't know. Maybe those who died. Woke up. Nefe na tryinga muchintu echo. And what I learned later on, President Museveni has been changing. Himself from NASA,
yes,
UPM, then NRM.
UPM, NRM,
yes. Then he meets. It was people's not NRM. People's something. People has gone after. Kakati nga bwe yasinkana ne Lule. Nechifuka NRM. Uganda Freedom Movement. Negata ne something nebagata nebaforming NRM with Professor Yusuf, the late Yusuf Lure.
UFM, Professor Fulule.
Yes.
Yes.
Nebakora merging.
He accepted to be the vice president, the vice chairman.
Exactly. Kakati, that's how President Museveni gains the support of Uganda region. Lure.
Yes.
He was a popular man. Nga Uganda. Abantu gaba twagala Lure oba tufa tufe. Nga abantu bayimba ebyo ku street twagala Lure oba tufa tufe. Twagala Lure oba tufa tufe. Very popular and revolutionary. Abavubuka abiseera ebyo nga bali revolutionary, ready to. In fact, they participated. They were joining a kintu ekyo. Museveni we are performing wano bubi mu bululu. Nagamba ati mu campaigns he used to warn Obote that if these elections are rigged, but that was his preamble because it was already a planned thing. Ngagamba ati elections bwe muziba tugenda tandika olutalo. That's what it ngatandika olutalo. But
Olomwoli.
You know, in those arrangements we were aware. Then time came. Please note, this is very important for Ugandans to note.
Are you recording?
It's very important for Ugandans to note that Museveni, as a revolutionary leader and as a leader of Fronasa, he had an army already. He had already an army. So the theory of saying that Museveni went to attack Kabamba with only 27 guns, it doesn't work. Museveni had already an army. As a Minister of Defense, we had recruited enough soldiers about Kakaga, about sympathizers by Yoweri Museveni. So this one of saying that there are only 27 guns that attacked Kabamba. No. 27 guns can't attack a barracks.
Imagine his story. Agamba nti bwe bali nga bali mukulwanyisa Idi Amin. They came Tanzania army bali maaso. For him yajjanga bwali recruiting. But now I wonder abantu bya recruiting abo balagawa. No,
baliwo. That's why I'm saying by the time we reach that level of military commission, yali nga ina abantu nga Kakaga. Obote, by the time Obote took over won the votes, as they say, Obote had about 23,000. We were at Kikos Maroom. That's your Ito Jokes group. There were about 23. No, Kakati Museveni, no. He was the main rival of Obote.
Yes. Ate bali bemanyi.
Ate nga bali bemanyi. Webali. Kubanga I remember in 1973, 72 attack.
Yes.
It was 17th September 1972. We barumba barracks Yembarara,
yes.
Simba Battalion. N'abalala ne bajja towards Kampala.
Chotera,
yes. We bakwatira Minister Mugisu, we bayita Wakoli. Bamutirawo Museveni nagamba nti at that time there was OAU meeting taking place. Nagamba nti Minister Wakoli bamukubye esasi, former Minister Wakoli ono Mugisu wafe bamukubye esasi ne bali kumweta Mulago. Up to now Mulago tetumulaba emyaka jigeze. Ati omulala tumukute yaliko Minister wa Obote wa information Alex Ojera oyo bamuleta mu AU conference nga talina saati ne bamulaga nti wuno ogulevu weguti n'abala bali kubaleta abo nabo tetubalaba until now. Twakuuma nti ng'abantu bajude Mulago bagakulaba abantu baabwe oluusi Katonda n'abayamba ne bawona ne babatwala oluzira. Abasinga bungi babulirayo kyotalayo mu swamp. Kyotala na wano how do you call the place where there's a swamp there? Katonga. Abasinga bungi babulirawo awo ne babulirawo until now.
Nenga mwe muri because by then walimu
by then I wasn't involved. Kakati what I was still studying. That was Museveni was using even students.
Wali Makerere?
No. I've never gone to Makerere. Nasomera ebyange nabisomera Bungereza. Ebikwatagana ate nabino. Biri confidential. The Institute of Security Studies.
Ani akutwala mu security? Ani akutwala okusoma security?
No, these things are, it's tibiringa from Africa. It's your choice. You can even do it online here, even you. So long as you have the money.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought government was recommending.
No, you can do it online. There's Salford City University. In the you can even do it online. There's Glasgow. There's Leicester. I was in UK for about 10 years.
Okay. So wali wasoma that?
Naduka nga tuduse wano nga bote kati ayingide.
So you had a plan ogenda okusoma that?
No, I didn't have a plan. But I wanted, that was my hobby.
Because wali otestinzeko.
Yeah, because I was trained, I was a MUYEEKERA, I told you. Don't think that Museveni yekaye MUYEEKERA muno. Abantu bangi bali wano, like, can you believe that I was also MUYEEKERA?
I can't.
I was also MUYEEKERA. They were balowooza nti Museveni yekaye MUYEEKERA ne group ye. No, this thing had a lot. It was broad. Ne kubanga bo bakikulembeza ni kati abantu balowooza nti abo boka be baki
bebayekera.
No, bayekera tuli bangi. Tuli n'abayekera abantu, tuli n'abaana ba UFM. Bangi nnyo kati bakuze bakaddiye. Tuli n'abaana ba ono bamuyita ntya Nkwanga ya. Nabo abaana they participated. Tuli n'abaana ba Amin abajoininga revolution ya Museveni. Tuli na one Major Malinga. This man from Teso. He was a major in Amin's government.
Where is he?
He died. Yafa natural death because of age. But he participated a lot in liberating Mbale wano. Nga basajja ba Amin bakumyewo kati bali kudduka emundu ya Tanzania. Nga bagala to reorganize themselves. Badeyo Kampala. Musajja oyo yakola mulimu mungi nnyo. But he's not recognized. Major Malinga. I wish I had an audience with President Museveni. There are some people you have forgotten.
Family Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. There are people who fight. There's Sam Namuzege from Sironko. You run a new one on Mbale. To Okuonya town in Mbale. To run a new one. Emudi yafuga wano mwezi mulamba. Fighting between the locals and Amin. Freeing soldiers.
Is it deliberate or could have been abantu one?
It could be deliberate. Kuanga, there are some people who don't want criticism. A person like me, I'm principled. For me, I always tell the truth. Sija kukweka.
Okay. Now, oyongede ku Tanzania. Me, I believe nti Tanzania yalibadde answerable okulumba this country.
Okulumba? No, Tanzania yatuyamba nnyo. Because Amin was provoked for okulumba Tanzania.
How?
Anti kakati abantu baffe planninga ngobola how do you call it be in Uganda enjuki anti Uganda n'olugisi bufaanana enjuki we are all Bantu people wogenda n'olumba hive y'enjuki obviously you will be followed.
Of course.
Kakati bano nabo Amin was like a hive. Basindika abantu okugezako okulaga nti kwetuli naffe. Kati Amin ye kwanga was a giant. Ye yaja na force nakwata Kagera yonna province. He took over the whole province. Now Tanzania used that as a pretext okulumbani. Justification yokukulumba Uganda.
But bali badayo batwala ebintu byaffe bingi.
Bani
aba Tanzania amajege gongera Tanzania.
Ebintu bya Tanzania Amini byajayo bimeka.
Naye yajayo bintu.
My goodness. Amini yaja n'ebintu bingi nnyo bya Tanzania. The whole province. Yerutinga nefuka part. It was almost annexed to be part of Uganda. Motoka za Tanzania zayingira muno ebintu bya Tanzania buli takataka kyonna kyo ebintu byo mu nyumba ebintu bya motoka z'abantu private cars ebintu byali muno.
Even cattle.
I'm telling you.
I thought wali just.
No. Kagera barunzi. But Kagera barunzi. Those people are abantu abo balinga bachwezi balinga bahima. Abantu abo barunzi bente bagenda from northern Tanzania uita Rwanda, Burundi, Congo.
Okay.
Nokoma wano bana Uganda bahima. Okay. It's just the same family.
Banomads.
Yes.
So, and
we even that at that time the Tanzanians abantu are very related to President Museveni. Abanyankole, balinga banyankole. Balinga they even fought behind the scenes. Helping President Museveni in the war here in Luero.
Bwova kusoma wakomao mwakachi.
Ze nga bwana mara kusoma nasigalayo. The course was a diploma course.
Okay.
For only 2 years. Nasigalayo, but then I came back in 1998.
98. Of course, omukulu ali mu Kintu. So you still had the contact n'aba mu bantu?
No, abakulu abo the contact broke down. Because of the internal disagreements.
Okay.
Yeah. Then later on we joined this FDC in 2005.
2005. Why? Why did you
disagreements? We call them political disagreements on principle.
So chichi chenyini chogamba ati nali sola kubuka this principle of mine.
Yeah, the principles NRM had taken a different line. You know, when President Hussein was in the bush, he was a socialist, Marxist.
Yeah.
Gagamati. Exploitation of the masses. We shall not accept that. That's a Marxist policy.
Yes.
Yes. But then later on himself said, I'm now an aggressive capitalist. Capitalism is the exploitation
of the masses.
So it was a big contradiction. We shall not exploit the masses. Now I'm a capitalist, I'm going to exploit you. That was a big contradiction. We parted with the two government. Ate munafu atenga omukule mukuru wa Afrika avude ku
lugendo.
Barugi bayita no mwanda.
Avude ku mugendo.
The path to lead the nation.
Avude ku mulamwa. So nimugenda mu FDC.
Tugenda mu FDC. And most of those people who were in FDC were NRM. They called them disgruntled. Those are very disgruntled.
Yes.
And that's how they described us. Disgruntled, lost people.
Beyagaliza.
That was a description. Then later on.
Anakutwala mu FDC, by the way.
Mu FDC? I had so many contacts there, which I cannot mention here.
Okay.
Bangi nyo. Wakati banda bakadi kadi abantu abali mu NRM nafe ni mu UPM.
So you don't want to mention them because you fear?
No, I don't fear. I don't want to put the sagate okuteka abantu kati tuli mu season at IMB. This is a sensitive season. We are going into 2026.
So what can happen? Because nasoma security oyinza okunyambako. Ebya security sinabisoma sibitegera bulungi.
They say there's a human being will never be satisfied. Otegede.
Something can happen.
Human beings, you will never satisfy a human being. Even those ones whom you are seated with, those ones even you trust more. Chiringa Yesu, ekintu ekyo kyava mu wa Yesu yatambulanga n'abantu benga ngaroza nti bantu bange bano besiga
abesiga
babita batya. These are trusted people. How do you call them? Abesigwa. Naye kubanga Yesu yalimu akantu ka Katonda n'agamba ati naye mmwe muje kubeeramu abajja kundyamu olukwe. So that thing continues.
Yes.
Wadinga bwenjogerera wano. Don't be surprised mwenga abaana abakyali bato. mu NRM mujja kubeeramu abantu bajja kulya mu Museveni lukwe.
Kya bulijjo kyabu.
Mujja kubeeramu ng'abakyoli nga bwe balya mu Obote ate nga boogera olulimi
lumu. Okay. Mu biseera ebyo ne Honorable Nandala muyingirira ku FDC. Wamusangayo? Yakusanga.
Namusangayo.
Okay. So
namusangayo n'asaba want to go and open up a branch in Bugisu. We start with Sironko. Nagamba nti, my brother, can't you do that work for me? To introduce FDC, move on musozi zaffe wano. So I accepted. So I introduced FDC here in Sironko. It began spreading. As an interim chairman, I was elected the chairman twice. Then later on, I realized that ekintu kino kyetukola kino kirimu nga bituli. At that time, I realized that mulimu bituli.
Biriwa.
Do you know what they call infiltration?
Muyingiramu abantu abatali bamu.
So when something has been infiltrated, kakati kiraga nti temukyalina kyama. Kwadde mubeerere mu kisengeri byama bifuluma.
Yes.
So I told my friend that I think why can't we start a new party? Parties zino zisinga bungi mu Uganda ziva Kampala. I want people to note that most of these parties we have, they are formed in Kampala. So this time I said, why can't we have a party from the ground? Then we go to Kampala. So we were planning to introduce what they called National Farmers Party, Party Yabalimi.
With the late Walemera comrade?
Yes, Walemera joined that thing.
Yes.
Walemera comrade Omugenzi.
Yes.
Walemera joined that thing.
Namabale.
They were there. The others we are so many, but others wanted to play quiet.
Okay.
Ground,
yes.
The Dr. Besigye. Ngabo ya ulia ne President Museveni naye yambulira nga tugenze nga ndi chairman we Elders Forum. Twagenda okuleta sente za BCU, what they call compensation. Naye nagamba, I know you are forming a new party, you people. So that means President Museveni was privy. Kakati Besigye nagamba nti, my friend Nandala, you come here, we appoint you as a Secretary General. So that was, the intention was to kill this new thing. Tuja kuwa Secretary General. I've managed to convince our colleagues. Because basically, I think if National Farmers Party took root here, FDC go out.
Yes.
Otegede. Kati yeye agezako kulama nti Honorable Nandala bamusigaza wa? Wali ate ekintu kino kyali kireetebwa because of Honorable Nandala. Nga twagala naye abeere n'amaanyi ge okuva eno Bugisu. Otegede. Naffe tubeere ne voice.
Yes.
Mu national consultative power sharing.
Of course, that power.
Yeah, we had the power because we had the coffee. At that time, the economy was not liberalized. Bugisu yoka, BCU yoka, yetwala mwanyiwa
abroad.
Muzeeyi Museveni we alaba nti abantu bano bemwanyi bamanyi na liberalizing economy. Kati buli competitor nayingira mu Bugisu wano. Kati ebijja kubyogerako
nga tutuusaawo. Yes, kati party nefa.
Kati ne party ya National Farmers Party nefa.
At back.
We were registering We've sent even people to Arua, to pick signatures. We had reached that level of picking signatures.
Yes, I remember. I even saw those papers. The signatures. Yes.
Kakati nga we twagenda eri wa mukuru. You are forming another party. President at State House. Nagamba, you people, you are forming another party. Nagamba, what's wrong with forming another party? What musango? The law allows us to form
another party. Nachikomyao.
Naye omukulu oyo. I don't know what connections were there between State House, Besige, and then FDC omu. Olaba kati tulina n'abaspeaker abali leaders bomu FDC.
Yes.
Bombi. So it is just mafia.
So
it is mafia. Kakati ebintu ebyo mwe abantu babulijjo mubirabyawo ku street. Naye the intricacies nyingi nnyo mu politics wa Uganda.
So
mu politics ya Uganda. Let me tell you Ugandans, politics ya Uganda ya mutawana. Musobola kugirabyawo naye ebiri munda omwo bintu bingi.
So what's the best way? Is to sit and observe or to go in and then you fight it?
So what I decided to do, I said no, for my own safety, let me go back to my old party. I went back to NRM. I'm now NRM.
Oh.
Because I'm one of those who are there. Unfortunately with NRM, this NRM now, this one.
Your party?
This one now, this is a different thing.
It's no longer party.
No. Mwayingiramu kati now opportunists. Abenonyeza byabwe. Self-seekers. We people who joined NRM, we joined NRM, the other one. Yafronasa, the revolutionary thing. There was nothing there to eat.
Yes.
We were genuine members. Genuine. This is message to President Museveni. We were your genuine supporters. But I
think he knows that.
He's not aware of that. He
knows that and is the one who gives them.
He is the one who gives them, but they have diluted now the thing. This thing, the intention of this thing was to liberate Uganda from these people who had overstayed power. Baganda from north. You remember Uganda was under Obote, then again Amin, then again Obote, then the Rutwas. So you find that it was one-sided. Museveni, what Museveni also did was to change the formula. But later on, it was poisoned. The intentions, the original intentions, have been poisoned. Kakati bantu buli muntu yennonyeza nga bwe nkugambye President backtracked n'atandika okubeera capitalist. He said it himself.
Yes.
That I am now an aggressive capitalist, and capitalism means exploitation of the masses. So the definition of capitalism is enough to tell you what his intentions are.
Some countries believe in capitalism and they have at least progressed. Some give an example of Rwanda.
Rwanda has slightly succeeded because it has said no to corruption. Kagame is strict on corruption. If it is service delivery, even if you are my mutabani wange uli mutabani wange wa Kagame bozanya bakukuba kiboko.
So for us here, it may not be necessarily because of capitalism, but relaxed.
No, here it is because of patronage system. Omuntu yano anira kalulu nawe eryako. Ate okulya tekuli limit. Lyako. Then again, nepotism. Wano. Omwana oyo afiira waffe. Omwana wa kukyalo.
Oba byete mumugambako mwana waffe.
That's where the weakness starts here in Uganda.
By the way, Mauritius, they voted out regime yabadde maze emyaka 10. Those are the issues abantu ze bayogedde ezabaleetedde okujja government mu
So
can it happen here?
it can happen if Uganda is awakened. We basisimuka wali omugamba ti sisimuka musisimuke mwe muve mutulo abantu bebase nnyo kubanga President Museveni yagamba nti abantu mwebaka
kasa mwebaka kutulo
kakati naffe tugamba namwe musisimuke kakati n'ekintu kirala abantu balowooza nti bw'obeera member wa party you can't have a dissenting voice. That's the problem here in Ugandan politics. Omuntu wabeera wa party yo, the same party. Don't go olina kubeera yes. No. In politics we have got moderates, left, and extreme. In the same party. Mulimu abantu abali moderate. Bw'ogamba nti tuteketeeka lino agamba ti temunyigiriza ki abantu. Ne mubeera abalala bagamba ti tutekewo, those are they call them the leftist. Ebintu bino tufena tulina kubigabanana. Kati wali wabadde record moderate minded. Katulekera mpola. Kakati abantu mu Uganda ekyo tebakimanyi nti even within one party mulimu dissenting voices. Mulimu abatayagala kintu oli kyakola. Kakati mu Uganda nga bw'olaba parliament ya Uganda omuntu alowooza nti buli kintu President Museveni kyagamba
kina.
That's where the problem is.
Omukulu ayogedde.
Ogenda kulaba ne leadership ya parliament omukulu kyayogedde naye kyalwanira gwe mutano gwe tulina olaba ebintu by'emwanyi bino. In fact ebintu by'emwanyi they should have done, I think, a referendum. Ekintu ky'emwanyi, it is about 12 million Ugandans.
Yes.
Embwanyi eno, it is 12 million Ugandans are employed muchi.
Actually families.
Yes. They employed in coffee. It should have been an issue of referendum. Naye laba omukulu n'akisali amangu shoti kati ne bigwerawo mu parliament. I'm told that even money exchange hands among these top people. Okugama yes.
Because bagenda Kyankwanzi. Yabayiko kasi yagenda.
Kisozi.
But that's your party. Ate tunagamba ki.
Kakati. That's why I'm telling you that some people when you dissent balowooza nti guli muyekera. Nenga mataya kitufu. That's my nature. I was brought up as a rebellious man. And we shall always remain rebellious. Just like even in President Museveni. President Museveni will never change. Kwanga muyekera.
Abikola mu ngeri ya kiyekera.
Oli kati yamanyirira omuntu yenna akolako obuyekera asigala ki?
Muyekera.
Yes. You cannot expect a muyekera kubeera omusajja okuteesa. Abayekera tebateesa. Abuyekera omwana wano kuteesa agenda ali madabako. Omuyekera bwe tuteesera wano. Ze ngenda wali n'enkukumira ku kkubo okukukuba amasasi. Nti webale sebo webale tukizana kati manguka ambushi nga bakukuba. Oyo omuyekera. Omuyekera tabeera straight. Omuyekera abeera zigzag mu bulamu bwe.
So wava mu FDC because of infiltration.
And I realized that FDC had a lot of NRM sympathizers, just like myself. Yes, majority of those who were in NRM who crossed over to form FDC. They were called disgruntled members of NRM. So when I sat and did my own analysis, nagenda kulaba nti a majority bano bakyalina contact n'oyo.